It was 2010 and the time had come to put in some long hours and big kilometres behind me. Today I would leave my camp spot near Wagga Wagga and cross the border into Victoria, dropping into Ouyen. Before travelling across the South Australian border near Pinnaroo, we then head back north and check out Loxton. It was a big day. Well, it's 8:30 on Friday morning, 29th of October. I've already done 16 kilometres, so I've been on the road for probably 10 or 15 minutes, I suppose. And heading towards the Hay. Currently 68 kilometres out of there. Early start today, and I found last night I could have driven for another hour at least. Although I was up to 450k towing this thing, oh, it's pretty much done yesterday. So who knows, maybe 500. It's doable today, 500, 550. Depends what there is to look at on the way, I guess. After all that beautiful hilly country in the first part of yesterday, this is just dead flat out here. Just absolutely dead flat. So we're approaching Hay from a different direction to the way we went last time. Last time we went out through West Wales. Here we're parked on the right hand side with just a few vans in it. The tourist season probably is well and truly over. There's not a lot of vans on the road down here. Mind you, I've been in Queensland. Everyone tends to go north rather than south, so need to find a fuel station so I can top everything up and then on our way again. Renell is our next stop. They haven't had any rain here for 10 years basically, or very little, and then they've had so much rain this year. For some reason or other, it's not soaking through, it's just sitting on top. I was talking to a lady in the pub there, in the service station there, and she was telling me that on their property, where the roads are, on their property, the track, it's dry, but the grass is so long that a husband going checking on the cattle for blight, into the grass and into mud. The water was that thick, and even with a four-wheel drive he couldn't get out. He had to get someone to go and get him out of it. Been a strange year, and they've got more coming, more rain coming. Just 20k out of Hay, and so what I mentioned earlier on, it's just absolutely dead flat, and it's almost like it apart from the Underbool plain, in that you can see a truck in the distance and it's huge. You see this big box moving along the road in front of you. It can be a couple of kilometres away. It just stands out on the flat surface because there's nothing around it to hide it. There's a heap of water blowing around. Police car been sitting behind us for a while. It was actually had someone on the side of the road. Tooleybuc. Interesting to note that the patrolman is flying solo. Obviously don't use partners over here. Going to the side, we're now in outback New South Wales. Again, I've experienced a little bit of that because we're going to turn off up the road here and head down around across to Pinnaroo. I know we have just turned off State Highway, and we're heading for Ouyen, which is 150 kilometres away. We're about 30 kilometres south of Balranald, and we're heading down into North Victoria. And the countryside now has got a little bit of an undulation. And we've got fruit trees beside us. Pistachios. Tooleybuc. Population 275. And we're certainly in the midst of the fruit growing areas at the moment. Right to good night. A little bit of cooling along beside us. It's a lift bridge. And there's a fair bit of water flowing through the river. And the river is the state boundary, and we're now in Victoria. A place called Piangil, Piangil. Just turned off the Murray Highway, and it's a little settlement through here. As we look back there, they said there's big slow moving machinery along this road. This one's taken up the whole road. So it's best to get off, but of course it's on a hill. It's a little place called Manangatang. Manangatang. Take a ride up the main street so we can see up here. Well, that was Manangatang. Number 54 to Ouyen. Ouyen, whatever. Ouyen, Victoria. Might just stop and have a breather here, I think. It's now 5 to 1, and we've done 366 kilometres since we started this morning. RV's on the oval over there, maybe they leave the park on there. 300 metres on the left, it's a power that area, so I guess that's the showgrounds. Service stations. Yeah, so there's a shopping area somewhere. So the town centre is up this way. So we can find. Certainly out of the way. Wow, you do have to wind your way around the front centre of this place, that's for sure. There it is ahead of us. Maybe you're coming off the other highway or something to find it. Now we're just got to find somewhere to park. Looks as good as any. So that was Ouyen, Ouyen, whatever. We're now heading for Pinnaroo in South Australia. So cut across the top bit of Victoria. Past 1. Pinnaroo is 142 away. This is Walpeup. W-A-L-P-E-U-P. Walpeup or something like that. Hatchawallach off to the left. There's some funny names over here. Mind you, they reckon we got some funny names in the west as well, so much left to this place. Typical grain storage place. Torrita, T-O-R-R-I-T-A. A Mildura rural city. That's the description. Torrita or Torrita. Remains of an oval there. Basically these places are just wheat bins. So through Western Australia. Underbool, U-N-D-E-R-B-O-O-L. These towns are on top of each other at the moment, only a few kilometres apart. So it is more of a town that's still got its share of empty buildings. Sad. We're coming through Linga now. L-I-N-G-A. Again, wheat silo. I'd be surprised if there's much milk than that here. As with Pinnaroo and some of those places across the Underbool, most of the infrastructure seems to be on the other side of the railway line. Not that there's much infrastructure, I don't think. Got some weird names here. I saw it past a road called Pissing Road, P-I-S-S-I-N-G. This is a spot called Boinka, B-O-I-N-K-A. Interesting stuff. must be something up here somewhere. There really is nothing more than a truck stop there at Piangil. There's railway line crosses the road. Other than that, nothing. Tooty, T-U-T-Y-E, again a Mildura rural city. Oh, there's wet silo. Strange ideas of what makes a city, I feel. This is Cowangie, C-O-W-A-N-G-I-E, Cowangie, please. Murrayville is 20 kilometres ahead. Pinnaroo, 47. Pinnaroo is where we intend turning off. Cowangie, the hometown of Larry Perkins. There we go. This one's Danyo, D-A-N-Y-O. And there doesn't appear to be any infrastructure. It's 10 to Murrayville, so I guess whoever was when he could use all the time. Actually, the police presence on New South Wales and Victorian roads has been pretty, I've been there. I've seen 3 cars, I think, so far. Well, certainly 2. The blue one I saw talking about earlier was heading the other way, and had someone pulled up last time when I first saw him. There's been a couple more as well that I think I can recall. Murrayville. This one looks a little bit more substantial than the other rural cities that we've been through. Tank over there, army tank. Well, looks of things. Car sales here. It's a good start. At least the remains of one. There's more shops up the side street there as well. We'll go around the block and we'll get that little stretch, I think. Commonwealth Bank here. Carina, C-A-R-I-N-A, another rural city. Well, it's another wheat bin. If these wind bins are used during the season, whether they have more centralised grain storage area. Pinnaroo. We're heading out of Pinnaroo and we're heading up towards Loxton. 11.6 kilometres, and this reminds me of the road going up the Roma. It's a shit of a road. It's really quite rough. And the mapping on the computer, the GPS mapping on the computer has gone all haywire. Did that once at Leslie as well up in Cape York, but other than that it's been reasonably okay. But all of a sudden it's gone stupid on me. So whether the computer's getting too hot or whatever, I don't know. I don't think that's what it is, but you never know. But whatever it is, it's going crazy. 4:28 Victorian time, but we're actually in South Australia now, so it's a couple of minutes to 3, a couple of minutes to 4, and it's starting to rain. Rain has been falling out, apparently. So, let's start. 4:50 Eastern Standard Time. 4:20 South Australian Time. It's a fair westerly blowing out there. Tumbleweeds coming across the road. A lot of rain out there at the moment, but so it's going to come. So, weather's starting to come in a bit. It's just gone 5 o'clock Victorian time, 4:30 South Australian time. Take back the real time, it's 3:30, and it's amazing what a difference the clouds make. Yesterday, I stopped at around about this time and I could have driven for another couple of hours. Today, it's very definitely darkish.
Take the third exit at the roundabout in 3 kilometers.
It's two-way here, with this being one way and the other being over to the right of us, and in the middle there's Well, I guess it's going to be eventually lawn. Oh, as is there now. Loxton's on the River Murray. Should be going to go straight on, I think. Should upset the little lady no end. I do believe we've been here. Caravan parks around to the left, as I recall, down on the river. But it's washing back in a lawn event up the hill. If I've got it right, and I have. Yep. It's a big 4 caravan park down there. Which is not where we're staying tonight. Okay, so that's Loxton. And yeah, I do believe I've been here before with Mum after the Pinnaroo Island trip. If you enjoyed this video, there are over 500 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.